I was being really stupid and irresponsible, and fans reach out to you on Instagram, and sometimes you respond and then you see them at concerts. There was an individual who I had conversed with on Instagram, and I hadn't known her age. And so I started conversing with her, and she became, for lack of better words, kind of obsessive, and when I found out that, how old she was, I stopped communication and blocked her and cut it off, and that kind of sent her into a tailspin, and she started contacting my wife and threatening my wife and saying that she was gonna, tell people that this had happened and all of these lies and all these things had happened that hadn't happened. A lot of these accusations coming out about a lot of people. The accusation stuck, and it went into a full-on police investigation, and it was wild. They went in, they took my phones and my computers, and the whole 18-month investigation investigating the claims. Yeah, almost 2 years about investigating the claims that this person had made.
But you never met her, did you?
She came to concerts. Yeah, she came to concerts, but I didn't know. You meet fans, and they're these 5-second hug and a kiss and an autograph. There was never any extracurricular activities, if you will. It was.
Sorry to ask you, did you rape her?
No, of course not. I didn't do any of the things she said, and thankfully the forensic evidence showed it. I would still be in trouble because of my irresponsible act of, not making sure I knew what I was supposed to know, and we would have had the same outcome, but it would have been in the papers. It would have been like the Depp trial. It would have been, everybody be watching under a microscope. My wife we just found out my wife was pregnant. We'd had the baby during this whole process, and so at home, I just wanted to get home and get back to work and get all this behind me, and the fastest and smoothest way to do that was to just say, okay, I'll take responsibility for what I've done here, as long as we're able to, dispute everything, all of the false accusations that have been made. But my mistake was conversing with this person not knowing how old she was, and that's what I got in trouble for, because the story had been changed throughout the entire course of this process. It had gone from, it was consensual, we had a relationship, to I forced her to do things, to it was non-consensual, forced, coerced, her story kept changing, so that when her statement at trial came out, the judge had to say, this is something that the court has never heard before, and the reports came out that I was, I had to register, that California was going to put me on the sexual registry, that this and that, and none of it's remotely even true. I travel, I just got back from Europe. I'm here in Mexico all the time. If anything that was any of the accusations were remotely true, obviously I wouldn't be sitting here. Literally, the offense was distributing matter harmful to a juvenile. Basically, I flirted with a girl that I didn't know was underage, and that was it.
She was stalking me as well, and had photos of me and married messages of me as well.